February 11th, and I just wanted to tell you a couple of the pregnancy symptoms I've been feeling lately. So I just found out I was pregnant basically a week ago today, and up until this point, a couple things that I've noticed are, well, like yesterday and today, when I go to brush my teeth, it's like the worst. Like every time I brush my teeth, it makes me gag, and this has happened in all of my pregnancies very early on. When I try to brush my teeth, I gag, and I feel like that's like something for me that like tells me I'm pregnant. And then also shortness of breath. It's like, you can hear it's like hard for me to talk like a lot or like in sentences without breathing really heavy. And then the other thing I've noticed the last few days is my back, my low back and like my mid back has just been aching like crazy. I've just been kind of like achy, and I was like Googling about that, and it's like even this early on, your uterus is expanding, which can then put like pressure on your low back and stuff. So I've used a heating pad a couple times, like on a low setting, and just to kind of give me a little bit of relief. But those are a couple things that I have noticed so far. On Tuesday this week, I really didn't feel very good. I felt pretty nauseous Tuesday and Wednesday, like not first thing in the morning, like I would go work out first thing in the morning, but then like maybe around 11 o'clock, I would start to kind of feel like, oof, I don't feel great. So I've kind of noticed a little bit of that. I'm just praying that I don't get too nauseous this pregnancy. Like my first time with Brody, I never felt sick. I remember waking up every day and I would be like, do I feel bad? No? Okay, great. And I'd go about my day. And then with Addison, I remember being so nauseous, so nauseous. And then I was obviously taking care of Brody, and it was brutal. I never threw up. I've never thrown up with any of my pregnancies, but I'm just praying that this time, like I know over the next week or so, a lot of those early first trimester symptoms will begin to kick in if they are going to. And so I'm just praying that I'm like not too nauseous, because it's so hard to like, it's one thing when it's your first pregnancy and you can just kind of lay around, but when you're taking care of a couple other kids, it's like a whole nother thing. So we'll see what happens. I'm technically like 5 weeks and 2 days, I think, pregnant. So anyways, just thought I would share some of those things that I've been feeling. I still feel a little bit like in shock, like I can't believe that I am actually pregnant and that we're gonna have a third baby. Hi you guys, it is February 23rd, it's 9 p.m. Just made myself some hot tea, but I thought I would give you a little update. So I am officially 7 weeks pregnant today, and I am starting to not feel good. So today is probably the worst that I felt, honestly. Yesterday I didn't feel great. And kind of towards the end of last week when we were still at my in-laws, I was starting to feel pretty bad at different times. But now the last few days, maybe the last 3 or 4 days, I basically don't feel good when I wake up. And I haven't thrown up or anything. I've never thrown up in any of my pregnancies. So I would assume that won't be any different in this one, but I know every pregnancy is different, so I shouldn't assume that. But I haven't thrown up at this point, but basically when I wake up first thing in the morning, my stomach is empty, and whenever my stomach's super empty, I don't feel good. So what I've been doing the last few days is kind of immediately making myself like a piece of sourdough toast or something, just to have something on my stomach. The last few days I've been able to drink some coffee in the morning, like pretty much only about a half a cup. Maybe that's been that way for about a week. I drink my coffee black, and even if I try to drink more than that, like normally I drink a lot of coffee, and when I try to drink more than that, I just literally can't. And then this morning I woke up and just the thought of it sounded horrible, like terrible. So I actually haven't had any caffeine today at all, which is insane for me. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know, like I drink coffee all morning, and then in the afternoon I'm drinking some kind of like healthy energy drink or an espresso or something. And then I'll brew coffee at night sometimes. So it's pretty crazy for me, the fact that I didn't even have a crazy headache or anything, and I just didn't drink any coffee at all today or any caffeine. So it just isn't sounding good. And also all morning it just didn't matter, like if I ate, I just felt nauseous, nothing really sounded good, and I've just basically been nauseous all day the last like 3 days, except for I'll have like a window from maybe 2 o'clock, like 1 or 2 o'clock until 5 or 6 where I feel pretty good. And then other than that, I'm nauseous. Like last night I could barely fall asleep because I was so nauseous. And so I've been going to sleep nauseous. I've felt worse at night this pregnancy than in any of my pregnancies. So it's been kind of tough, like to still be taking care of the kids, to try and get things done while just feeling like total crap, especially coming off of not being home for 6 days and being so behind on laundry, and we can't run our dishwasher right now because we have no hot water, and so till our hot water heater gets installed, so I'm having to wash everything by hand. So I'm just really behind on everything, and when you're nauseous like all day long, all you want to do is like lay down. So I'm just having grace for myself on the house and just on everything that I'm trying to do, but I've felt really bad, unfortunately. So not complaining, just giving an update. So that's kind of where that's at. And I've got my first doctor's appointment here in the next couple weeks. So that will be fun and interesting. We have not told the kids yet, and we don't plan to until after I have that initial doctor's appointment, and then we'll figure out how we want to tell them, and we'll of course like film that and stuff as well. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm super excited about it and all of that. I'm kind of like, initially I had no feeling on if I thought it was a boy or a girl, and like right now I'm kind of feeling like it's a girl, but I don't know, that feeling could change. We'll see. I might try to do that sneak peek thing so I can find out sooner. I don't know, we'll see. But that's the update for now. That the nausea and all of that is certainly kicking in. I've been very out of breath. Like whenever I try to vlog and talk, I'm like just sucking wind big time. But oh, the other thing is I've started to get cravings like crazy. So all of the cravings from my other pregnancies are suddenly flooding. It's the weirdest thing because I feel like if I'm not pregnant, I don't even think about these things really. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I get pregnant, I'm like, I've got to have kombucha. It's like, that's my thing when I'm pregnant. So I got some kombucha, and then I've just been drinking lots of tea. I love doing like mint tea and splashing it with lemonade. And I know that sounds so weird, but I did that almost every night when I was pregnant with Addison. The mint tea doesn't have any caffeine, and so I'll use the Simply lemonade just like from the grocery store, and that will be like my sweetener, and it's so good. It's the weirdest thing, but I did that like the whole pregnancy with her. So I bought some Simply lemonade today, got some mint tea today. And then if I see people eating certain things, all of a sudden I can't stop thinking about it. Like the other day, I don't know why, I saw somebody eating avocado, and I was like, I have to have guacamole. And so I got guacamole the other day, but then I got more guacamole today. And then I saw this girl I follow, she was like making herself this like a bean and cheese burrito. I would never eat, like I don't think I've ever made myself a bean and cheese burrito. And I saw her eating that today, and I was like, I gotta have it. So when I was at Target, I bought like refried beans and tortillas and cheese and made myself a bean burrito tonight. The bean burritos were bomb with some hot sauce. I don't know, so weird. So I'm gonna go enjoy my mint tea. I'm gonna like get ready for bed and just relax for a little bit and try to get some good sleep tonight. So that's like my little update, my little I guess it's really like a 6-week update because this is all about this past week, which was my 6 weeks. So 7 weeks today and progressing right along and crazy. Hi you guys. Today is March 3rd. It's Wednesday. Thought I would give you another little update. I'm officially 8 weeks pregnant. Crazy. And I am feeling it. So the day that my week turns over every week is on Tuesday. So officially as of yesterday, I was 8 weeks pregnant. And man, I am feeling bad. It is like, it's so weird. I think I've said this in some of my other updates, like with Brody, I never felt nauseous like at all. And with Addison, I remember being really nauseous up front, and I remember taking care of Brody and being like, oh, I feel horrible trying to take care of like a toddler while feeling really bad. But I don't know that I just am like not remembering how bad it was, or if this is just worse this time. I don't know if it's just because I'm older or if it's just the pregnancy, I don't know. But I have like a couple hours a day where I feel almost normal, but still like my stomach is uneasy like basically all the time. The morning I don't feel great, but the nighttime is absolutely brutal. The nighttime is horrible. So like right now it's 9:30 and I have just been constantly nauseous. Like I think it started maybe around 4 o'clock today, which is a little earlier than it has been most days. So whew, the nausea is intense. It's kind of like I'm trying to find the balance of snacking all day long and keeping my stomach like not empty, but then I'll get really hungry sometimes and I just want like a lot of food, and then I'll eat like a big meal and then it makes me feel worse. So I really can't eat too much or it makes me feel really bad. Sorry, my nail's bugging me. Something is happening with my nail. So anyways, there's an update there. I'm also super bloated. I don't know if you can tell. You might be able to. Look at that. Whew. It could just be because it's kind of like the end of the day. So I've obviously had like food and stuff all day. Like this is me sucking in. And I still look so bloated. Isn't that weird? Crazy. So 8 weeks and I'm like, if I just really relax, that's what it looks like. But really, here I am like normal. This is me sucking in. And it doesn't move. So I'm definitely feeling it. Feeling more bloated. And then like I said, just the nausea. I'm like, I feel for people who just like throw up every single day, like nonstop. Like luckily I haven't thrown up, but the nausea sucks. Okay, I wanted to show you a couple more things. I am so weird about vitamins. Like even in general, I'm really, really weird about vitamins. And then when I'm pregnant, if I'm super nauseous, I'm like even weirder. These are the prenatal vitamins that I've taken with both of my other pregnancies. So I ordered more of these just off of Amazon. It is the Garden of Life Vitamin Code Raw Prenatal. And I feel like these are really high quality and anyway, they get the job done. So this is what I've used in all of my pregnancies. So this is what I ordered. But when I try to take these, like last night I was trying to take it, or maybe it was this morning, I don't know. And I like literally could not get it down. Like I have this hang up, like when vitamins kind of smell. Thankfully these are like a capsule. So it's like a capsule like that. The first ones I ordered, I thought I was like getting the right thing. I'll show you. And it's the same, I think it's the same brand. Yeah, this is like the Garden of Life Prenatal Once Daily. And these, you take 3 of these a day. And I opened this up and it's like, I didn't even take one of these. So I don't know what to do with these. But like I said, have a real hang up about vitamins. It's like a big, oh, just looking at it makes me want to throw up. Look, it's like a big horse pill and there's like no capsule, which the capsule thing helps it not taste as bad. So if you're like nauseous and you're weird about taking vitamins, I feel like the capsule is better. But anyways, I tried to take one of these this morning and literally just like gagged it up onto my floor. I could not get it down. I was like, ugh, like I just, ugh. So working on that, working on taking my vitamins. But yeah, I've got my first doctor's appointment next week to check out the baby, and the kids still don't know yet. We are kind of keeping that under wraps. We did end up telling all of our parents, or our parents, just because when we were staying at Steven's parents' house, that's when the nausea really like kicked in and I just like wasn't normal. And so we ended up telling them, and honestly they kind of guessed it, but which is fine. But anyways, so we weren't really actually going to tell people until after my first appointment, but anyway, it's fine. So we told our parents and siblings, most of our siblings. We haven't had like a get together on like my dad's side, so like with my step siblings and everyone, so they don't know yet, but that's kind of the update for now. Yeah, just feeling very out of breath, and it just, whew, I'm trying to edit a video right now and it's been really tough to vlog and edit because I normally edit at night, and nighttime is when I feel the absolute worst. So it's been tricky. Just been trying to do what I can. And the other day I was vlogging and I like fell asleep in the middle of the day, and I just kind of kept pretending like everything was normal because like I haven't told you guys yet. So it's like crazy. I feel like Instagram and like, cause I share so much of my life on Instagram and on YouTube, like I feel like once I tell you guys and y'all know, like everything will be better. Right now it's kind of hard to keep that in, but obviously we want to tell like our grandparents and our extended family and like tell all the people we want to tell in person before we like announce it. So anyways, that's the situation. I can barely talk, I'm so out of breath, but I'm gonna go finish editing this video, but I did want to give a little 8-week update, show you how my like belly is so bloated. I just like can't believe that already, but maybe like the third one you just like pop out more quickly, I guess. With my second pregnancy, I was convinced I was having twins because I got bloated so fast, and so this time I'm not as freaked out about it, but I am like popping sooner, I feel like, than the other times. So that's kind of the update. I've still been working out, doing my bar method workouts. I did it last time, my entire pregnancy with Addison. It's a great workout, at least for me while I'm pregnant. You know, of course, you would want to consult your doctor before doing workouts or whatever, depending on you and how your pregnancies go and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, oh, it's so funny. I'm still like having all kinds of cravings, like, and that's probably not gonna stop, but like, I've been trying to still eat really healthy and continue that. Like with Brody, I ate so healthy. And it's funny, I'm just gonna talk forever. It's funny because the first time when I had never been pregnant before, I was convinced I could be like, okay, I'm not gonna gain that much weight, I'm gonna eat perfect, and I'm not gonna gain that much weight. So with Brody, I ate perfect, like basically the whole time, and I still gained 40 pounds. So with Addison, and like with Brody, I like craved kombucha and like healthy stuff. And with Addison, I actually was craving like cinnamon rolls every night and brownies and all this stuff. And so I just was like, well crap, if I'm gonna eat perfect and still gain 40 pounds, I might as well enjoy myself. So with Addison, I ate whatever I wanted and I gained 44 pounds. But so even though with Addison, I only gained a little bit more weight, I looked like, I did not feel good and I didn't look good. And I was working out my whole pregnancy with her. I actually worked out the whole pregnancy with Brody too. But anyway, this time around, this is gonna be my last pregnancy. It's our last baby, and I am just like gonna just really try to like feel good. Obviously the first trimester I don't feel good, but the point is I'm gonna try to like indulge every now and then, but also continue to eat pretty clean, just so that I don't like gain too much weight and so that I just like feel really good, you know, and just let. So also I will say, whenever I had Brody, I like, sorry, I'm like not comfortable because I'm hunched over. When I had Brody, I bounced back so fast, like so fast. I didn't even really have to try, and I lost the baby weight so fast. And I was obviously younger and stuff too, but like with Addison, like I said, I kind of ate like crap when I was pregnant with her, and then it took me forever to lose the weight. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Maybe I just gained more fat when I was pregnant, I don't know, but I did not enjoy the process near as much. I felt horrible, like I said, when I was pregnant with her. So this time around, I want to try to just have a better balance and hopefully look better, feel better, that whole thing. So, but I have been like having intense cravings. Like when I see something, I can't get it out of my head. And then it's like, I'll have it a couple times and then all of a sudden it's like, it kind of grosses me out later. It's really weird. Like 2 days later, I'll be like, ugh, you know? So the other day I was like craving a Cobb salad, like hardcore, like, or just a really good chopped salad. So like Amazon Freshed a bunch of stuff. So like last night I chopped up a bunch of lettuce and cucumbers and tomato and avocado and put some cheese on it and hard-boiled eggs and chicken. And then I made like some spicy ranch. It was so good, so good. So anyway, that is the update for tonight, 8-week update, and there will be more in this video. Like I said, my first appointment's coming up and I'm really excited, so I gotta get back to editing this video. I'm stalling. This video is a lot to edit right now. Hello, you guys. I wanted to give you a little update on this pregnancy. So, I just ate a lot of food, so I'm really full. But I am officially 9 weeks pregnant. My day turns over each week on Tuesday, so today's Wednesday. So as of yesterday, I'm 9 weeks pregnant. And I am feeling so much better. I feel like in the last update, I was telling you guys how bad I was feeling, but for maybe about the last week, I haven't been super nauseous. So I'm so thankful for that. Not having like the constant nausea. Every now and then at night, I'm kind of like, I don't feel great. Don't feel horrible, but don't feel awesome. Been getting some headaches at night a little bit, but I can deal with headaches because I get headaches even when I'm not pregnant. Overall, I am feeling so much better, and I'm so, so grateful for that and thankful, because just constant nausea is like kind of brutal. But I mean, it could be worse. I'm glad I wasn't like throwing up and stuff. But anyway, I'm like, I don't know if my belly's just sticking out because I just ate so much food. You know, sometimes when when you're pregnant, as you eat more throughout the day, your belly gets bigger. But it's funny because I was just like, I've been filming a cleaning video all day and haven't announced to you guys that I'm pregnant. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're gonna be able to tell. Like, whew, look, that's like me just, I mean, I'm not really sticking it out. My vanity's kind of a mess, but okay. See, I'm not like majorly sticking out my stomach, but I'm not sucking in, and it's like there, which is wild. If I suck in, it's like, it doesn't really go anywhere. But anyway, so that's what I'm looking like right now, like actually popping out, which is crazy, so crazy. So yeah, feeling so much better, so thankful for that. I still like, when I wake up in the morning, I still like make myself a piece of toast like first thing, and I have that with my coffee because I feel like if I have too much coffee on an empty stomach, it would probably make me start to feel bad. But I'm so thankful I'm able to drink my coffee again. For a couple weeks there, it's like I would pour it and then just, like I couldn't even stomach it, you know? It just made me feel so like nauseous, even the smell or thought. So now I'm able to drink my coffee again, which is great. And I love it. And tomorrow I have my first appointment. So, gosh, I can't breathe. I'm like out of breath. And I think it's just because I ate all that food. But yeah, so in the morning I have my first appointment, and they'll do like the first sonogram. So I will be vlogging. I will let you guys know how it goes. But I'm excited. Excited to get this baby checked out and make sure everything's good, and we'll probably tell the kids before too long. I was thinking about it today, like maybe when we set out their Easter baskets, maybe I'll set out a little basket with some baby stuff in it, and then Brody will be like, who's that basket for? And then maybe we'll tell them. I don't know. I just thought of that today. I haven't even ran it by Steven. I'm not sure if he has an opinion or not, but we'll see. So that is a little update for now.
You said you love for me so